What's good with y'all, man? Today is a very special day. Today marks 1 year of me being a full-time entrepreneur. And to say the least, I am very, very humbled to have made it a year. So recently I was asked a question about how do I feel. So I wanted to get on here and share with y'all a little bit about how I feel about my first year in business. First and foremost, I definitely feel like I survived. For those of you that have been on this entrepreneurship journey with me behind the scenes and, behind closed doors, you guys know what this means to me and how hard it was to actually get through the first year. So I definitely feel like the first year was just about surviving and laying down the groundwork of how I wanted to do business, how I wanted to represent myself, how do I want Tone Visuals to show up with any of my clients, and what I stand for. So first and foremost, the first year was just getting through all the rough patches and making sure like I laid a solid foundation down. And I very much think that I did that. I do think there's still some more work to be done. But ultimately, this first year was just increasing the quality of work, increasing the quality of service, showing off who I am, just like my personality, what I like, what I'm into. So through the content, through the conversations, through all the different aspects of how I do business, I feel like that message was well received. So the next year, I definitely feel like it should be a very, very great year. I think next year will be more, financially profitable. With all the groundwork laid and all the different conversations that I'm having behind the scenes and a lot of things that's in the works that not quite ready to talk about just yet. I definitely feel like the next year we're just going to take it up another level and take it up a notch. So definitely more to come on those things. But first and foremost, I'm just thankful to have been here. Thankful for the journey. A lot of tough lessons. And for those of you that are one to pursue the entrepreneurship life, just trust and believe that you have to have faith for one. Without it, you will not survive. I'm a living testament of that, and I'm sure many others are too. You have to make sure that your faith is at an all-time high. Your belief in yourself has to be at an all-time high. Your work ethic has to be at an all-time high. Like every different aspect of your life, you have to be like on point. Consistency. Sometimes the days are going to be harder than ever, and you still have to show up. You still have to do your job. You still have to show up for the business. You still have to show up for your clients. You have to show up for yourself. So consistency is another one. One of the major lessons that I learned, and progress is still progress, whether it's small or large. Progress is still progress. So believing that every little thing, every little accomplishment, it adds up. So making sure like you celebrate the small wins as well. It's already a tough journey as is, so making sure like you take that moment to just have a little bit of gratitude of like that small win, because those small wins eventually turn into big ones. And I've definitely had some big wins in my first year. So landing my first retainer client, that's one of the major wins. Definitely had some big clients come through. A lot of different opportunities that I've been able to. Some I've showcased for you all. Some I haven't. Those were a little bit more private. Being able to celebrate some big moments with like family and friends as well throughout the journey. So it definitely takes some time to like celebrate those small wins. But yeah, man, this year one was one for the books. Definitely had a lot of life lessons. That came along with this journey, and I'm looking forward to year two. So yeah, if you want to just stay a part of the journey, man, you can follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Just watch the path of how I got here, and how I want to continue to grow, both for myself and for those that support what I'm doing. Definitely more collaborations with a lot of great people. Some that you all are very well known. Very much accustomed to. Definitely some collaborations coming down the pipeline as well. So looking forward to working with those folks. More brands, man. More brands, small brands, big brands, whichever level. More brands. Just want to get in front of more brands to just take their stuff to the next level as well, and just showcase all these other great businesses that are out here. Not only just my own, man. It's enough room at the table for everybody to eat. So want to make sure like these other brands, they get their just due as well. So especially the ones that I work with, that I use, I definitely want to highlight them. I always recommend if your niche is branding, start with the brands that you actually use. It's way easier to talk about those brands and showcase those brands because it's a part of your lifestyle already. So definitely want to take advantage of that. and just capitalize on it. You never know what it can turn into with you and that brand. So definitely partner with some brands that you already use and everything like that. But yeah, man, more to come. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all be easy.